Good morning, Year 3. How are you all doing? I hope you got on okay with yesterday's maths lesson with the short multiplication. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start off, and I want you to look at this question here. Okay, 28 multiplied by 3. Can you think how this question is different to the questions we were looking at in yesterday's maths lesson? Okay, pause the video and have a think. Now, if you look carefully, you will notice that when we start in the lowest place value column, the ones, 8 multiplied by 3 is 24. So in this question, we will have to regroup 20 ones instead of 10 ones. Okay, so all of the questions we are looking at today, the answer in the ones column will go over 20. Okay, so we're not just regrouping 10 ones, we might regroup 20 ones or 30 ones. Okay, so let's look at some examples together. So 28 multiplied by 3. Okay, so if I was drawing it or showing it with my base 10, I'd have 2 10s and 8 ones 3 times. Okay, sorry. So in my ones column, I've got 8 multiplied by 3. Now we know our 3 times table. We know 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, now I can't have 24 in my ones column, can I? I can't write the number 24 there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to regroup 20 ones for 2 10s. So watch what happens. I've got my 20 ones there and I regroup them for 2 10s. And my 2 10s then, when I'm showing this, when I'm writing it down, go in underneath my 10s, and then I have 4 ones in my ones column. So I can see here 8 times 3, and then I can see the 24 there. Okay, then like yesterday, I multiply my 10s by my ones. So I do 2 multiplied by 3, which is 6, and I add on the 2 extra 10s to give me 8 10s. Okay, super duper. And remember, we must remember that we're multiplying, we're not adding. So we wouldn't do 2 add 3 add 2. We do 2 multiplied by 3 and then add on the 2. Fantastic. So let's look at another example. So this one is 27 multiplied by 3. So I've got my 2 10s, my 7 ones 3 times. So I'm going to start off in my lowest place value column, the ones, and I know that 7 multiplied by 3 gives me 21 ones, doesn't it? And we know we can't have that many ones in our ones column. So we regroup 20 of the ones for 2 10s, okay, because there's 2 10s in 21. Then we show that in our calculation, so we have a 1 in the ones column, and then our 2 goes underneath the 10s. And then we carry on, we do the 10s multiplied by the ones, so 2 multiplied by 3 gives us 6 10s, and we add on the extra 2 10s to give us 8 10s. Okay, super. Now let's look at another example. So we've got 38 multiplied by 4. Okay, so we do 8 multiplied by 4 first of all. If you're not sure straight away, count up in your 4s. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Okay, now this time we know we can't have 32 ones in the ones column. So we're going to regroup 30 ones for 3 10s because there's 3 10s in 32, isn't there? Okay, so here we go, we regroup them. So we have 3 10s now underneath our 10s column and 2 in our ones column. Okay, and then we do the 10s multiplied by the ones. So we have 3 10s multiplied by 4 gives us 12 10s altogether. Then we must remember to add on the extra 3 10s to give us 15 10s. Okay, and we just write the 15 down and then we go into the hundreds column. Okay, don't panic about that hundreds column. It's absolutely okay to write your 100 into the hundreds column. Okay, so now we've got 39 multiplied by 3. So I'm going to show you one more example, then there's 2 for you to have a go at. So we start in our ones column, we do 9 multiplied by 3, which gives us 27. Now we know we can't have 27 in the ones column, so we regroup 21s, okay, for 2 tens, which we record underneath the tens column, okay, and the 7 ones in the ones column. Next, we do the 3 tens multiplied by the 3 ones, which gives us 9, and we add on the 2 tens to give us 11 tens in total. Okay, so 39 multiplied by 3 is 117. Okay, brilliant. Then I'm going to show you 2 more questions. Okay, and I want you to have a go at them. Maybe note them down on a piece of paper. So we've got 48 multiplied by 3 and 18 multiplied by 4. Brilliant. How did you do? So you should have seen in the 48 multiplied by 3 that 8 multiplied by 3 is 24. So we should have 2 tens underneath the tens column and 4 ones in our ones column. And then we do 4 tens multiplied by 3 ones to get 12. And we add on the 2 tens to get 14 tens altogether. Okay, so we're into the hundreds column. Then the next one, 18 multiplied by 4. And we know from the previous examples that that is 32. So we have 3 tens underneath the tens column and 2 ones in our ones column. Okay, and then finally we do 1 10 multiplied by 4 gives us 4 tens, and we add on the extra 3 to get 7 tens altogether. Okay, brilliant. Now just remember, you're not adding up, okay? You're not doing 1 add 4 add 3, you're doing 1 multiplied by 4 add 3. Okay, super. So your questions today, you've got 8 questions to have a go at using the same method that we've been using. Okay, now I've seen lots of your maths work from today. It was fantastic, from yesterday, so I know that you'll do a really super job of today's maths work. Okay, and then here there's some slightly easier questions where you're only multiplying by 1 10 each time. So if you're finding the first questions a bit tricky, don't worry, have a go at these ones just to get yourself used to using the method. Okay, and then finally there's a deepen it challenge. So there's some questions here to work through. Just remember that where it says an odd product, okay, a product is the answer that we get when we multiply 2 numbers together. So 7 times 3 equals 21. The product would be 21 because it's the whole answer. Okay, so have a go at those questions, guys, and then as usual the answers are on the next couple of slides. Okay, so I hope you get on okay with that today. Well done, everybody.